Welcome to the Unemployed Journeyman with AS Monaco in the French Ligue 1. And in today's episode, we've got Lyon in the league, who are currently fourth, I believe. And then we've got Barcelona in the Champions League. I'm scared. Welcome to the video, folks. And I was just having a look at our club info screen to see who the legends, the icons and the favoured personnel are. And probably unsurprisingly, we're not anywhere on this list. But as an Arsenal fan in real life, it makes for quite nice reading when I see Thierry Henry, Arsene Wenger and Emmanuel Petit on this list. And it's then kind of got me thinking about FC Tokyo, because I don't know where we actually, if I'm assuming we're going to be, okay, so we're favoured personnel only. I mean, I'd have thought we would have been on the icons list, to be quite honest. We've won the Champions League with them. We've done a domestic treble. We've won 3 league titles in a row. And all I get is favoured personnel. I think that's quite harsh, actually. While we're here, they're first in the J1 league. And they must be, they are at the end of the season. So they've won the J1 league again. So we won, we won these 3. And then they won it last year when we left them, and then they've won it again this year. 6 defeats, 10 draws, 22 wins, 76 wins. Only 3 points ahead of Hiroshima, so they've not been as dominant as they have in previous seasons, but they have nevertheless won it. We're at Fukushima while we're here, might as well, because you only tell me off if we don't have a look at Fukushima quickly. So I appreciate this is probably a strange way to start a video, but Fukushima, they're in the J2 league. Okay, so because I was a bit worried they was going to get relegated down to the J3 league by now, but they're not. Where are they? Here they are. So they're kind of mid-table, just in the bottom half of the table in the J2 league. So it looks like they've kind of found their slot in the world. Tokyo Verdy, by the way, got relegated. They've now been promoted back up to the J1 league again. Right, let's get on with things, because we're not actually here for a trip down memory lane. The last time he was with me was in yesterday's episode with Strasbourg at home and Brighton at home. A 3-0 win against Strasbourg and a 4-1 win against Brighton, getting revenge for our Europa League semi-final defeat. We then played Havre AC with a 3-0 win in this game. 2 goals from Stéphane Rousseau, who was playing in the game instead of Sivertsen, and Erez Levi getting a penalty, also having a goal disallowed, unsurprisingly enough. I think that's now 8 goals that he's had disallowed this season. As we look at the stats, we had much, much better XG. We had more shots on target, more shots on goal, better possession, 9 corners, and Desiree Douy and Rustignoli getting the assists in that game. A comfortable win against a team just about in the bottom half of the table. Then we played Lille, who are around mid-table. This was a lot closer. A 1-0 win. Esteve getting a goal from a Carnevali corner. And again, Rousseau playing instead of Sivertsen. We were pretty ordinary in this game, to be honest. We were the more dominant side. We had 8 shots on target, 16 shots at goal. An XG of more than 1 point above Lille. 14 corners, at least we did score one of them. 57% possession. And we were the better team without a doubt, but it was just frustrating with the amount of chances we missed, really. Then came Juventus. This one, I couldn't believe this. 3-0 win away from home against Juventus. And Sivertsen actually played up top. We didn't play Erez Levi in this game. It was Sivertsen that played up top for us. And it was Rousseau playing out on the right with 2 goals, an assist from Chukwuemeka for the first one, a penalty for the second one, Esteve with another goal from a corner. This time it was a Desiree Douy corner. Andre Santos missing a penalty for us 5 minutes into the second half. And when you look at the stats, shots-wise, shots on target at least, it looked pretty even. We did have more shots overall. Our XG, 4.53. Bear in mind that will be elevated a bit by the penalty that we missed, compared to their XG of 0.65. That's nearly an XG of +4 more than Juventus. They had 6 shots on target, but they were not clear-cut chances or anything like that. We had 9 corners to their 6, 57% possession. We were the better team. We went to Juventus and we were the better team. And this is a Juventus team as well, by the way, that if we actually have a look at them, they are second, I believe, in Serie A. Yeah, second in Serie A, 4 points behind Napoli, who are top. So it's not like we were playing a Juventus team that were mid-table and having a terrible season or anything like that. That really did affirm to me just how good we have been this season. In today's episode, we've got Lyon away from home. They're fourth in the league. And then we're at home against Barcelona, who are eighth in the Champions League group stage. If we have a look at that group stage, we are currently sitting fifth. I think Galatasaray, the only team to have got a win against us, they're actually fourth. I was devastated by the defeat to Galatasaray when we lost to them early on in the season. But seeing the fact that they're fourth, fair play to them. I don't feel as bad for them. They're actually unbeaten in this Champions League group phase. And yeah, we sit fifth. We're on 12 points. We could, in theory, drop out of here quite comfortably. So the game against Barcelona, while it's not a must-win, because we have still got AIK to play, who currently sit bottom. That's the team I'm looking at winning to get us onto 15 points. And quite honestly, if we don't qualify from this group stage on 15 points, then I think we can see ourselves very hard done by. We've also got Villarreal to play, who are now 11th. They started off really well, but seem to have lost their way a little bit. But they're 11th. And if we go back through the previous group stages of this Champions League and just have a look at, there you go, at how many points were needed. 17 got automatic qualification in the first season, then 19, then 16, then 15, then 17, then 16, and currently, so maybe 15 won't be enough to get us in the automatic places, but certainly would get us in this area. So you kind of look Villarreal or Barcelona. If we can get a win or a draw against them, plus a win against AIK, then that should seal automatic qualification, and that is looking really rather nice. We'll then look at the Ligue 1 table, and it makes for lovely reading. We'll have a look at the table in full. 15 games played for us, 14 wins, no draws yet this season, and only that one defeat, which was against Nice, our local rivals and our fellow title challengers. They're 2 points behind us in the league. They do have a game in hand, so obviously if they win that game in hand, they would go above us. Paris Saint-Germain, though, who are level on games with us, are 7 points behind us at the moment. And you look at us and Nice, and we are literally just trading blow for blow at the moment. They win, we win, we win, they win. It's been an epic title race at the moment. And I kind of feel a bit unlucky for both of us, because most seasons, one of us would be romping this league title at the moment, but we're both just going blow for blow. Nice still not lost, unbeaten after 14 games. I'm really starting to wonder if they are going to do a PSG, who went unbeaten last season. Defensively, we have conceded just 7 goals all season. 3 of those, nearly half, were in the first game of the season against Nice. So basically, in 14 league games, we have conceded just 4 goals. We are rock solid at the back. I say that now, we're probably going to go and get thumped 5-0 in both games. But defensively, we are really, really good. In terms of goals scored, we are third in that. Nice and PSG have both scored more goals than us, but we do have 35 from 15, so that's an average of 3 goals per game. So this has turned out to be a really good season. Erez Levi is currently third in the top goal scorer list, or joint second actually. Ryan Cherky is level with him. They're both on 9 goals. Kylian Mbappe tops it on 11. Rustignoli has the most assists in the league with 8. And Antoine Marie is miles ahead of anybody else when it comes to clean sheets. 11 clean sheets in 15 games. He's having a pretty decent season, to be fair, isn't he? Right, I think that's probably all there is. Oh, actually, we've just quickly covered dynamics. Team cohesion's good. Club atmosphere is excellent. Managerial support is very good. Just out of curiosity, is there anybody that opposes me? No. Okay, that's good. And 2 of my 3 team leaders support. I don't know why Espinoza doesn't support me. He's a regular in my team. But all bar Vandenberg from the highly influential players support me. And so, yeah, we're in a pretty good position in that respect. Finances, I mean, yeah, we're £28.5 million in the red. We've lost £103.3 million this season. I don't know how bad this is going to get. I'm hoping by the end of the season it all bounces back up again, because I don't want to be in a position where we're told we have to sell players to generate money for the club. The financial status says okay, so it's not like we're insecure or anything like that. So at the moment, I'm not going to panic. Right, let's get into the first game of today's episode against Lyon, who are fourth in Ligue 1. They're on 29, but they're 13 points behind us, mind. But yeah, let's get into that game right now. Right, welcome to the Matchday Centre, and let's get into the game. We do have one injury, which is to Sepp van den Berg. He's out injured for up to 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. Other than that, we are full strength. So the team we go out with, you'll probably know this team off the top of your head pretty much. The only real surprise for some may be that Rousseau is playing instead of Sivertsen, but he scored 4 goals in the last 3 games. I don't know how I'm really going to leave him out, considering Sivertsen has not been playing that great. But we've got Marie in goal, Carnevale left back, Espinosa right back, Baracina and Esteve in the centre of defence, Santos, Chukwuemeka and Dewey in the midfield, Rustignoli and Rousseau out wide with Erez Levi restored back up front. So let's get into it then. We do have a good bench as well, and this team I'm quite hopeful in. I'm hoping I don't curse myself ahead of this game against Lyon, because obviously Lyon are fourth in the league and they are at home as well. They are a very decent team. They're the best team behind us, Nice and PSG, which means they are very decent. We have also got Marseille in the league directly after the game against Barcelona. So 3 really tough games for us here. But 22 minutes on the clock. We've had a couple of shots on target. Lyon haven't had even a shot off target yet. And this is now our first highlight in the 27th minute. Rustignoli had the ball, but then he just gave it to Lyon. He obviously didn't want it anymore. And they can now try and attack. Esteve wins the ball back, gives it to Rousseau. He gives it to Baracina, who's already on a yellow card. Andre Santos goes back to Esteve. We're building patiently, which is like how we like to play. Here's Dewey out on the right-hand side. He checks his run and goes back in field to Santos, to Chukwuemeka, to Rustignoli. Oh, Rustignoli. He's better at assisting than scoring, bless him. Right, Carnevale with the corner. Can he find Esteve and puts 1-0 up? No, but Rustignoli gives it back to Carnevale. It's Carnevale again. Tried to get the cross into the box, but Lyon stand firm in defence. This is when it kind of worries me, when we're this dominant and we're not scoring, because you know Lyon are going to have a good spell. Here's Rustignoli. He's turned his play. Oh, and he's over the bar. You need to be getting them shots on target. You really do. Not seen really anything of Erez Levi yet. Doué with the corner. Puts it into the box. Baracina has scored his goal. It's the second of the season. It wasn't directly from Doué's corner, but it will count as a goal from a corner. There's no one with an assist, but Baracina won't care. He's in the thick of it today. He's got a yellow card and a goal. Right, here's Carnevale, Baracina, Andre Santos, Doué. He's found Erez Levi and he scores. And the referee's got his finger in his poxy hero again. Oh, it's probably been disallowed. This will be his 9th goal that he's had disallowed this season. Oh, it's been given. Wonderful stuff. Levi actually managed to keep himself onside. I said I think it was yesterday's episode, maybe the episode before, can't remember now. But I said then that I need to try and do something with Erez Levi about keeping himself onside, because, like I say, 8 goals he's had disallowed this season for being offside. It's just a ludicrous amount, quite honestly. I mean, if them goals were given, it'd be like 22 goals this season so far, and we're not even at the halfway mark. It's insane how good that boy can be. Right, we're an hour on the clock. 63rd minute. They've still not even had a shot. I'm looking at how we're playing, and I'm probably going to take Rustignoli off. He's not been at his best. And Sivertsen can come on for him. Was going to bring Cordoba on, but I might... In actual fact, what I'm going to do is bring Cordoba on as well. So they will be a 2 substitute, 2 wide men that are not having a bad game. They're just having a very ordinary game. Right, Cherky for Lyon. Bear in mind, he's a second joint top goal scorer in the league. And he's got the ball now in the box, and he has scored. The 2 players that are second in the list of top goal scorers Cherky and Levi both getting a goal, and that is their first shot on target. Surprise, surprise. Right, let's have a look at what we plan on doing. I think Espinosa can probably come off for Sardella. I think Carnivali can come off for Chao Enrique as well. We've changed both of their fullbacks. So we're basically completely new on out wide in both defence and forward. I'm hoping we can see this out and we're not going to end up... I think what we'll do is we'll kick that to balanced. We'll take Santos off for Fofana. I think Fofana's slightly better as a defensive player than Musa. And hopefully we can see this out, because it'll be very disappointing if we end up conceding a second goal. 5 minutes of time to be added on. And that is all she wrote, folks. It's a 2-1 win away from home against Lyon. Baracina and Levi with the goals. Douay with an assist. Douay, I don't know. I struggle with names, as you are probably well aware. Right, what else has happened today? Lyon Bordeaux drew. Lorient have smashed Auxerre 4-1. Nantes and Troyes with a 1-1 draw. And obviously we beat Lyon. So we're currently 5 points ahead of Nice. They do have 2 games in hand over us. But that is a very nice little win. And because we got Barcelona in 2 days' time, we will come straight on here and rest players for 2 days. Erez Levi, I'm kind of looking at when I can leave him out. We've got Marseille next. And then after that, we've got a week before we play Nice. So I think I'm pretty much going to rest him for most of that. Maybe do a 5-day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 4-day rest, because he keeps coming up as needing a rest. And at some point, I really need to... I mean, he's going to get good rest here, because that's like the mid-season break. I didn't actually realise we were playing Nice there, because... okay. Probably not going to see that game in an episode, but we'll get to that next. What we'll do now is we'll go over to the Matchday Centre for the second game of today's episode at home in the Champions League against Barcelona. Right, welcome back to the Matchday Centre. This is the game against Barcelona in the Champions League. We are at home. They are second in La Liga, 2 points behind Real Madrid. And the team we're going out with is unchanged from the team against Lyon. Marie in goal, Carnivali left back, Espinosa right back, Baracino and Esteve in the centre, Santos, Chukwuemeka and Douay in the midfield, Rustignoli and Rousseau out wide with Levi up top. Let's get into the game. It's an important game, because if we win this, then we stand a really, really good chance of qualifying automatically for the round of 16. It's not the end of the world if we lose it, though. We have still got AIK and Villarreal to come, and we have a highlight right from kickoff, which is always a concern. I mean, straight away you see Lamine Yamal playing for Barcelona, and you're just like, they're like Man City and PSG in the fact they're just cheat codes in the game. But we do have the ball. It's with Chukwuemeka, finds Rustignoli. He puts it out to Espinosa, who's marauding into the box. Gets the cross in. Oh, that was close. We almost went 1-0 up against Barcelona. Desiree Douay with the corner. Puts the ball in, and it was a header from Baracina. But their goalkeeper, Iñaki Pena, catching the ball, making the save. I mean, we're on to about the third highlight. We're only in the 7th minute of the game. Here's Espinosa. It would suggest the game is far more open than what I'd like it to be. Rousseau to Levi. Oh, the referee. Oh, it's every time he scores a goal. Disallowed. Oh, seriously. It's too much. It's doing my head in. Right, Barcelona have the ball. They'll score and it won't be disallowed, I can guarantee you that. Playing it around nicely, Barcelona. Nice little intricate passing. We have... Oh, I thought we got the ball back then, but we didn't. Look at that for passing. I mean, they are just good, aren't they, Barcelona? Oh, almost made it 1-0. I can't help but just admire them when I watch them because they just look so good. Darvic with the free kick. Oh, that is a goal and a half. That is a stunner of a free kick. We don't see many goals from direct free kicks, but you could argue maybe Maurice should have done better with that. It was at his near side. But fair play, that was an amazing free kick. And it is all them now. Oh, we've got the ball back. Rossignoli wins it back. Can he keep hold of it and not just give it away? No, he gives it away. And now they play their way out very calmly, very nicely. Look at that for a nice little ball. Oh, we've intercepted. Dewey's got it. Gives it to Rousseau. What can he do? Come on, Stephane. Santos to Espinosa. It's 1-1. Come on. Espinosa with the goal. And what Barcelona can do, their intricate passing, we can do it too. Andre Santos with an assist. You don't get many assists in that anchorman role that he plays in the midfield for us, but he's got one there. Right, Barcelona have the ball again now. 35th minute of the match. Here's Araujo. They go back to their goalkeeper. And Barcelona can carry on playing their way out, but we win it back again. Dewey's got the ball. Gives it to Rousseau. He's got Espinosa with him and he uses him. Espinosa, early ball into the box. Santos to Rossignoli. Here's Espinosa. He gets tackled, but Rousseau picks up the loose ball. Can he get the ball into the box now? No, he can't. He gets tackled. And Lamine Yamal comes away with it, but he's won the ball back. It's Levi. Oh, not again. Are you having a laugh, referee? Surely it's not going to be two disallowed. Thank God for that it's been given. But why is it every single time he scores, it's got to be VAR checked? Well, we are 2-1 up against Barcelona at half-time in the Champions League. Oh, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. I'm telling you now, if we beat Barcelona, I'm going to go on record to say we can win the Champions League this season with AS Monaco. We're not going to beat Barcelona, but we're currently top of the group phase. Okay, there are other teams that still got to play yet, but we are currently top after 6 games played of the Champions League group phase. We've been the better team. We've had more shots on target, better XG than Barcelona. Right, let's have a look. We need to make some substitutions. And midfield is not performing particularly well. Doué's on a 6.4, so I think he can come off for Puxtas. And I'm going to take Chukwuemeka off for Moose as well and just double change the centre of the midfield. I kind of want to take Carnevale off for Enrique. And I'm not going to just yet, though. I'll leave that for another 5 to 10 minutes. Don't want to make too many changes and just completely unsettle the team. But let's have a look at it now. So Carnevale can come off for Chao Enrique. I think we're going to bring Cordoba on for Rossignoli. We're still leading 2-1. It's been, I think, a highlight-free second half so far, and I'm happy for it to stay highlight-free. Right, Chao Enrique with the corner. Oh, we've hit the top of the crossbar, like the joint between the crossbar and the post. Right, Barcelona have the ball now. This is where all the highlights come in. Cordoba wins it back. Really well done. Musa puts it forward. Andre Santos to Puxtas. Puxtas! Oh, I got excited. Then the highlights are continuing. I'd rather just not have highlights. Right, we've got the ball back. Espinosa's won it. He's charging into the box. He's had his run checked. Rousseau with the ball now. He gets the cross in. Oh, it's got in! Puxtas has done it. Rokas Puxtas with his first goal of the season. He's probably going to be leaving us in the January transfer window because he's not getting enough game time. Oh, there's another highlight. Can we stop with these highlights? We've had none for like half an hour of this second half, and now it's just constant. But we're 3-1 up against Barcelona. I had no idea this episode was going to go like it is at the moment. Anyway, I mean, there's still 7 minutes plus injury time left. Enough time for Barcelona to get at least. Oh, Levi's won it. Levi. Oh, disallow that ref, you plonker. You ain't ever going to disallow it. What a goal from Erez Levi. He won the ball, beat his defender for pace. We're 4-1 up and Erez Levi is showing the world what he's made of. Rousseau can come off for, I think, Navarro probably. might switch them to around a little bit. Don't make a difference. We just leave them as they were. Oh, we're 4-1 up against Barcelona. Look at the shots we've had compared to them. We have dominated this match. Chance for them to get a second though. Oh, and what was Antoine Marie doing? Referee's got his finger in his ear. Go on, ref, disallow it. For once, just disallow the goal for the opposition. Go on. Disallow it, ref. Oh, he's given it. Of course he has. But 4-2 win against Barcelona in the Champions League. Guys, please get in the comments. Are you as excited about this Monaco team as what I am? Because I think we are looking really good at the moment. We've just beaten Lyon away from home 2-1 in the league. And then we've invited Barcelona to our home. And we've sent them packing with a 4-2 defeat. Espinoza, 2 for Levi, 1 for Puxtas. What a performance that was. Barcelona are now down to 9th and they could drop down even further. We're on 15 points with 2 games to play. Surely we're going to qualify automatically for the next round, for round of 16. Nice have lost to Saint Etienne in the league as well. That is huge. How are they not playing in the Champions League? I'm a bit confused by that. But either way, they've now lost their first game of the season. They're level on points with us. We are genuinely 2 points top of Ligue 1 as well. And I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. Now, I'm a bit undecided about what I'm going to do for Monday's episode because we've got Nice coming up. We've got Marseille coming up. We've got such a run of tough games, but I do want to get further ahead. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come back for Bordeaux and Rennes, something around this time in February. So we'll get through here. We'll know what we're doing with the Champions League. The fact we've got AIK to play, we are pretty much qualified automatically, if we're being completely honest, even if we then lose to Villa. But January, we've got 3 games in January, all 3 of them away from home. AIK, PSG and Villarreal. And yeah, I'll see you back here on Monday for something like Bordeaux and Rennes. Hope you have an amazing weekend, folks. It's been a great episode. And I think it's about the 3rd episode we've won both games in the episode as well. So, yeah, have an amazing weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.